I'm Paul Levinson, and welcome to Light On, Light Through, episode 250. Well, I'm going to be reviewing the jam-packed episode 2.5 of Raised by Wolves that just went up on HBO Max today. It has enough profound and provocative gambits to comprise half a season or more. Here are my favorites, in no particular order because they all are excellent. Spoilers, of course, follow. All right, let's start with the face on the Frankenstein-like, mother-like android that father has brought back to life. It's behind a veil. Father, is interrupted before he gets a chance to see it, and the kids don't quite get a chance to see it either. This must mean that its identity must be pretty important. The leeches that save Paul. They come to Sue in a vision. Later she gets more words from a formless voice. The words of Saul? Well, that's what Paul thinks. Sue doesn't know for sure or care, as long as they help her and Paul and those she cares about survive. Vril coming back to life. Actually, she was never dead. I said about the last episode that I'd miss her character. Well, she certainly made a provocative reappearance, killing everyone in Marcus's group except Marcus and Holly. And speaking of Marcus, he's being brought back to town, formerly under the Trust control, now under Mother's, and that has plenty of possibilities. His seeing Sue again will certainly be fun to see. And last but not least, that creepy being that we first see coming out of the acid sea, and later another one as an old monster coming back to life, who almost gets the better of Marcus. Well, that creepy thing underlines, along with Vril's new face, that Raised by Wolves is as much a horror as a science fiction tale. Works for me. It looks like there will only be 6 episodes this season, though you never know with Wikipedia or IMDb listings of episodes in seasons, which sometimes can be incomplete. There's a lot left to be resolved or even explained a little in the fascinating stories this season. I'll be back here next week with my thoughts on the 6th and perhaps final episode of this second season. Well, I hope you enjoyed this review of Raised by Wolves 2.5. I will be back here next week with my review of Raised by Wolves 2.6. Before then, look for a review of the next episode of Severance and the next episode of Suspicion and lots of other good things coming up here on Light Through. In the meantime, stay safe, stay sound, and enjoy.
The Light on Light Through podcast.
Athens, 2042 AD. She ripped the paper in half, then ripped the halves, then ripped what was left again into bits and pieces of history that could have been. Sierra Waters had read once that, years ago, it was thought that men made love for the thrill, while women made love for the sense of connection it gave them.
Curled Up with a Good Book says, Sierra Waters is sexy as hell. You can find out more about The Plot to Save Socrates by Paul Levinson at theplottosavesocrates.com.
Paul Levinson spills code about an ancient biotech war raging on in secret for centuries.